They watch at home and help with Interactive. Again, if anybody hears anything tonight or senses anything, please make that known to a crew member. And we've got some questions for you guys.
Okay.
First one is from Leanne Edwards from Liverpool by phone. Hello, Leanne. Can you hear me?
Hiya.
Okay, and can you give us your question, please, Leanne?
Yeah, you've had quite a few scary experiences this week. Do you ever feel like you shouldn't be meddling with certain spirits?
So I can't hear.
You've had many scary experiences this week, Leanne was saying. Are there ever times when you feel you shouldn't be meddling with certain spirits, you should back off? I mean, last night in particular, you had that hideous judge, Thomas.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel you should back off?
Yes. Hi, Leanne. Hi. Definitely. For me, the time that, it was a few years ago now, but the Most Haunted fans that sort of watch all the shows will remember we did a live in Edinburgh. And it was when Carl and Stuart got very, very badly scratched. And cut, and I think Stuart's still got the scars from it. That to me was really a turning point, doing this, and I actually questioned. I thought, I'm not sure if I want to carry on doing this anymore. I was actually going to hand in my resignation because I just thought, this is ridiculous. I don't know if I can cope with this. It starts messing with your head, and I think, you know, at the end of the day, first and foremost, I'm a mum. You know, and you don't want to be taking your work home and sort of panicking about it all. And
yet there are times you go back to locations, you revisit places.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though you've been through terrors.
Because I think that's when you sit down and you think, hang on a minute, and you talk to, you know, me and Carl have really good chats, and I talk to Kieran, who I call my bro, you know, he's my bro, and we really talk about it, and it's almost like, no, you've got to carry on, come on, don't be silly, and you kind of try and see a little bit of the logic side of it, and that's what makes you go back. And as Carl said, you're kind of pushing the barriers all the time to try and find proof of ghostly activity.
And that's what you're doing tonight. Thank you very much, Leanne, for that question.
Leanne.
They're about to leave us now to prepare themselves for this fantastic investigation tonight. Please show some appreciation, make some noise for Carl Beattie, Yvette Fielding, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking a short break. Most Haunted Live, 8 Faces of Evil continues after this.
Any spirits, not necessarily Thomas. Anyone who wants to come forward and be heard, give us a sign, make a noise.
Welcome back to our final unholy trinity of programmes. We have 3 more nights of paranormal investigations from here, the Winter Gardens in Morecambe, where we've based ourselves looking for 8 faces of evil, and that quest continues. Yvette Fielding and the team are heading now for the first of tonight's visual locations. It is going to be an awesome night with an incredibly dangerous scientific experiment involving electricity, parapsychology and mediumship. This is going to be a night to remember, and we hope a night with tangible results, and we need your help. You must be our eyes and ears, and keep your eyes on our webcams and tell us what you sense. And to find out how you can do that, here's Julian Clegg.
Thanks very much indeed, Paul. Another fantastic night last night on Interactive. Thank you for all your text messages and your messages via our website. And already you're wishing the team luck tonight. Daniel, Josh and Debbie from Stockport say good luck to the team, stay safe. Andrew in Woking, Becky in Stoke-on-Trent, Lauren in Leeds and many more besides. Thank you very much indeed for those. And interestingly, we think the team are doing a great job, but they should be careful tonight. Something could be happening, say Taff and Angie in Germany. Nice to know people are watching around Europe as well. Fantastic. Now, how can you get in touch? Let me tell you. You can text the word screen and then a space and your message and citing to 80889. The text costs 50p plus 1 text message at a standard rate. You must be 18 or over, by the way, to get in touch with Most Haunted Live. And of course, go to the website mosthauntedlive.net for the interactive map, for the webcams and a lot more besides. And joining me here on stage at the Winter Gardens in Morecambe, one of our interactive team. It's hello to Debbie. Good to see you again, Debbie.
Hello, very nice to see you.
Your shoulders are going to make orbs tonight.
I know. I can feel the messages coming in already. It's sparkling all over the place.
Now, last night, another great night, another great response.
Absolutely amazing. Of course, we're in the judges' chambers. I was half expecting messages to come through saying the names Simon, Cheryl, Louis and Danny, but we didn't, thank goodness. We did have a lot of names. We had Thomas, Mary and Elizabeth. which were names that were coming through thick and fast. And we liked that consistency from the viewers. And another consistency was with the sound. We had 1,500 reports of sound last night, and many people saying an old-fashioned phone ringing.
And phones have been a theme this week, and that is a big response, 1,500 on that alone, which is brilliant.
Isn't it? Yeah.
And what about the reaction to Paul and the sales?
Oh, well, of course, they love to see Paul looking a bit scared. Sorry, Paul. But yes, they absolutely love to see Paul getting stuck in there with the seance. And he did look a bit worried, didn't he? He said he's not an emotional man, but he started feeling a bit sad.
And then we had all the business going on down in the basement as well with Yvette and Kath as well.
So scary, yeah. And another thing that we keep getting is reports from people whose grandparents used to work here in the Winter Gardens, and they say that kind of odd goings-on happen, so that correlates with that as well. A lot of reports of figures last night as well, especially in the judges' chambers. A little girl in the nursery and a figure in the judge's bedroom as well. So keep those reports coming in. That's what we love, texts and emails.
And once again, 8 webcams tonight, slightly different, 4 to start with,
yes.
And then 4 later in a different location.
Yes, exactly. So once you've had a look at the first 4, please do carry on looking. Yeah. It's nice to see we've got an international audience as well tonight from Germany. It's amazing. Yeah.
Debbie, thank you very much indeed.
Pleasure.
More from Debbie and the interactive team right the way through until Halloween. And of course, right the way through until Halloween, we have a fantastic competition, your chance to win some fabulous prizes. And once again, tonight is no exception. And tonight, you could be walking away with an Apple iPod Touch digital video, a music player with a massive 64GB memory and touch screen. Also, you'll receive a Samsung Jet mobile phone from Virgin Media, very nice bit of kit. And you could be winning tickets to the next Most Haunted Live events. If you'd like to go on a vigil and be in on maybe in the sales, you've got to be here, haven't you? All for the cost of 5p. And everyone who rings in this week is in with a chance of winning £1,000. Not bad, eh? So if you'd like to win, this is how it works. Answer this question. January's Most Haunted Live took place in Liverpool, but for how many days? Was it A7, B11 or C4? Call me now if you think you know the answer. Here's the number, 0844 646 9966. The calls cost, as I was saying, just 5 pence from a BT landline. Mobile and other networks may be considerably higher. Competition is open to UK residents aged 18 or over, and the lines close at 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. And the winner will be selected at random after the close date, and you'll be contacted in person. Full details and terms on our website, mosthauntedlive.net. Good luck. We look forward to seeing you maybe at the next Most Haunted Live. Now, at midnight, every night, 2 members of the audience here at the Winter Gardens in Morecambe go off for a very special vigil with our paranormal investigator, Phil Wyman. Last night was no exception. Let's have a look at how they got on.
Right, well, I want to start straight away and get into it while we've got the time. I want to get you, Patrick, to ask out. You've seen how we do it on the show.
Yeah.
So if you can ask out, see if we can get anything here. And obviously, one of the main names to look out for, to try and attract in, is Thomas Covell.
Okay. Are there any spirits that wish to talk to us? And the spirit of Thomas, if you're about, we'd very much like to hear from you. Thomas Covell?
Is it? Hang on a second, sorry. Was there some whistling kind of?
From down this way?
Yeah, from down that way.
That's why I was just going to go and have a look, because I thought I heard something, but I didn't want to say, you know. What did you hear?
I heard a high-pitched whistling noise.
It was like...
Did you hear it as well?
I heard it very faintly,
Yeah. Can you hear that down there?
I can hear. What are you hearing down there?
It sounds like, you know, when somebody kind of whispers and they kind of like that.
But it sounds like
if there's any pipes or anything anywhere.
It sounds like it came from behind me. That bit. Okay, now you've seen us do this before on the shows. We're going to try and bring something through, see if we can interact with us, okay? Thomas Covell, if you're here with us, we've told you how much we appreciate you, how much we'd like to hear from you. Perhaps you can come forward and tell us what a fantastic job you did.
Any spirits, not necessarily Thomas. Anyone who wants to come forward and be heard, give us a sign, make a noise.
What's that? Like 3 footsteps or something, or tapping or something.
Yeah.
But again, this is the strange thing. You can't pinpoint where the noise comes from. It's like it's in a kind of a cross-dimensional space, do you know what I mean? It's like you can't pinpoint where it comes from.
So joining me on stage, paranormal investigator Phil Wyman, and the moment we'll catch up with one of the ghost hunters last night on our vigil. Phil, good to see you.
Thank you.
Another great night and two more willing members of the audience.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it again. Fantastic location. Can't wait to get in there, to be honest.
Tell us a bit more about last night, because why did you call out for Thomas Covell in the way you did it?